If your dog is reactive, fearful, or fearfully reactive, this video is going to go step by step on how to build confidence in an insecure, fearfully reactive dog. This is an absolutely incredible breakthrough session for this dog and his owner. They came in very insecure, unsure about a lot of things, reacting to people and dogs, and they leave after this session the exact opposite. I know you guys are gonna benefit from this. I appreciate you guys watching. Let's get into the video. So how long has he been displaying this fearful behavior?
I think it was probably right around like 8 or 9 months.
And we see that common. Dogs who, they're puppies, everything is like, they're like little kids, everything's great.
Yep.
And then once they get a little bit more mature, then they start to get a little bit more suspicious about things. And they start to have a little bit more hesitancy towards strangers and new pictures and all that fun stuff. Now, as an insecure dog, like a lot of you at home, there's a lot of things that you're gonna externally probably deal with, like barking when people come over, barking in the car, barking at people when they walk by. All of these things are somewhat natural to dogs to be protective and bored, but a lot of it comes down to confidence. They constantly think they have to let everybody know that somebody's at the front door. And then when you do have somebody come in, it's very stressful for them. They don't know how to handle it. They don't have enough confidence to deal with that exact problem. And so by building confidence, you're gonna see a lot less of all those things that you see at home that annoy you, and it causes a lot of stress between the living environments between you and your dog. I'm gonna work with him for a second, see how he does with me.
Yeah.
And just ignore him when he comes up to you. If you're giving him all the love and attention and affection, then I'm chopped liver and it makes it hard for me. Dog owners, if you're working with another trainer, make sure that you don't talk to your dog as they're working with somebody else and a different handler to build confidence. If I take a dog, what I do not want the owner to do is say, "It's okay, buddy, go with him. It's okay, buddy, go with him. It's just the teacher, you're good." Because what that does is makes me chop liver. Don't do that. If your dog is working with somebody else to create some sort of confidence boost, you just stay silent. Let your dog make decisions and help. If you're blabbering like this, it's gonna hurt the dog's ability to grow. Let's go, good. You guys see how he was reluctant right there? He's like, I don't really wanna come to you. And that's normal, and that's okay, that's part of the process. My job as a teacher to this dog and his owner is to say, hey man, I know that you're a little bit nervous, but we're gonna jump through this hoop together. And all I'm asking him to do is to walk with me. It's not that hard, but it's gonna be a little stressful for the dog in the beginning. Benny, come on. Good job, buddy. So not a conversation, this is what we're doing. Within reason. I always tell people it's like mental jujitsu. Like it's a mind game, and you have to be patient.
Yep.
You have to wait for the right moment to execute on certain things. And there's this empathetic give that you have to do, like, hey man, okay, chill.
Because if you're always pushing, you're just gonna get resistance.
Exactly. You'll get a lot of resistance, and then you get tired, dog will get tired, and you don't get anywhere. Here he's like, I can't do this, and then my objective and goal, Benny, come on. Benny, come. A little bit of pressure. Benny, come. Go boy, good job. Little tail flick there. Go boy. Benny, come. So right there, he's like, a little pressure. Yes, buddy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Benny, come. Yes, good boy. That's what we're looking for right there.
Yeah.
Very good boy. So you see this resistance again. He's like, I can't do this, I won't do this. There's no way I can do this. And what I do is I just hold my ground, and I'm just consistent, and I'm like, hey man, I'm using lots of positive reinforcement. Come on, buddy, you can do this. And then boom, they break through. It's a perfect example for you guys to see a dog say, nope, I can't. I added a little bit of pressure, which created stress, which then helped the dog break through. Stress equals breakthrough in most cases. Little things like this are such a big deal for dogs building confidence because it's an immediate result. The closer I get to you, the harder it is for me to get his attention.
Yeah.
Good job. Good. So a little roadblock there. So whenever you get a dog or Benny to put on the brakes, again, you don't really want to like drag away.
Yeah.
You want to help him make the mental decision.
Yeah.
Say, okay. And you always want to use the least amount of force possible. But there has to be some sort of, because he's not just going to do it. Because again, it's like a kid not wanting to come out of his room.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta, let's go. So watch how this works here. So just a couple pops and then move.
Yeah.
See how that works?
Easy as that?
Yes. Accountability is really big as well with confidence. A lot of times dogs who don't have accountability that's effective, that they actually care about, they kind of go through life like this. They don't really have these lanes that they have to stay in. And without that structure of like, oh yeah, I know what to do, then that's where they get more insecure. So I'm gonna say his name, tell him to come. It's probably gonna take 2 or 3 times for him to do that with the pressure. And then my goal is the 4th or 5th time he just does it. Benny, come. Yes, good boy, come on. So now my body language has changed towards him from, hey, we're going, because I have to say like, this is cool, don't worry about it, I got you. Now, because he's becoming more confident, I'm cheering him on like a cheerleader, because I can, because he's doing it. Because I just said like, I'm not looking at him for that reason. Once his behavior starts to shift, then I encourage you. And that is dog training on the internet. So if you just took out of context what I said, never look at the dog move forward because it'll help confidence, then that's what you would do. And then the moment he starts working with you with joy and, yeah, sure, I'll do this, this is great, then you switch. So that's that binary. It's like consistently, definitely, maybe. Always. You just switch to see what works for the dog.
Right.
So I'm just talking out loud again. Benny, come. Yes, buddy, good boy. So good, good job. That was beautiful. That clip was absolutely huge. You just saw the dog after 5 times, like, come on, Benny, come. He said, no. Come on, Benny, come. He said, no. I had a little bit of pressure. He's like, okay, fine, okay, fine. And then on the last one, I said, okay, Benny, come. And he's like, sure, no problem. So over time, emotionally, he got over what he was fearful of, which is the objective. But the bigger piece, guys, is I didn't use the leash. So in the beginning, the leash is like, come on, come on. And of course, it's gonna be like a little kid hanging on to the minivan the first day of kindergarten. I can't, no, I won't. I wanna stay home with mom. Of course you do. It's comfortable, it's what you like. It keeps you safe. But in this case, that's not gonna help a dog become more confident. What we're gonna do is say, come on, buddy, nope, I can't, nope, I can't, nope, I can't. And then finally on this last one, I said, come on, buddy. He said, sure, and he came right with me. No pressure, no physical leash pressure at all. He just said, yep, we're good. Beautiful to see. I'm gonna take the prong collar off and I'm just gonna hook it back to his like gentle, whatchamacallit here. Just gonna see if he listens.
All right.
And it's okay if he doesn't. This is kind of just the test. Benny, come. Yes, buddy, good boy. Good job, well done. Good boy. Good job. That was brilliant. If you guys want to win a one-on-one virtual session with me, all you have to do to be entered to win, like this video, turn on your notifications, and leave a comment in the comments below. Good, so now we're gonna try a bed. Benny, bed? Bed? Yes, you can do it. And then just taking your time here. And then I'm using my leash pressure. Benny, bed? Now what we'll do, scary, huh, bud? There, good boy. Good job, Benny. One more, big guy. Yeah, good job. Good job. Good work. Let's go. Yes, good boy. Nice work, Benny. Now for the big test. Drum roll.
Here we go.
Yes, good job, buddy. Very good boy. Very good job. So throughout the weekend, we're gonna be doing a lot of this stuff. Reasonable, fair challenges that he's probably gonna be a little afraid of, but we're gonna help him get through to build that confidence like you would do with a kid at a summer camp. And also on top of that is just developing better foundational skill sets. So if you have an insecure or fearful dog that is acting suspicious and reactive, it doesn't matter if it's this size or a Tibetan Mastiff, these are the 2 things that you have to work on in the beginning. The third thing that I have been very successful with has been the consequence and accountability part. So when a dog is doing something that they shouldn't be doing or reacting in a way that is inappropriate, just using a correction like a pop on a collar will help like unpack that a little bit, which will ultimately give him an opportunity to think. So I got a question the other day from a dog trainer and she said, I'm really conflicted about correcting my dog because he's fearful, and I've been reading all over the internet about how bad that can be. On every category in the world, doesn't matter if you're making hamburger buns, training dogs, or hanging doors, you're gonna get probably 10 different forums of everyone polar opposites disagreeing. And it's really just about, it's very granular and splitting hairs on the dog. I always tell people when a dog is fearful, where they're like, I don't really know what else to do, somebody comes into a room, they go, oh shit, and they react. If you correct that, and you disrupt that, and you discourage that, it gives the dog an opportunity to think about what's in front of them instead of just reacting. So if it's like you've seen videos of kids thinking that they're freaking out and panicking at the shallow end, and they're like, they think that they're at the deep end, and you're like, just stand up. They're like, I can't. And they're screaming, and they're literally like freaking out. And it looks, you're like, oh my God, this is sad to see. And dogs will do that too. And you're like, dude, just stand up. Just look at what you're doing. And they stand up, they go, oh. So that's the same thing that we do in certain situations with dogs, is they go, I can't handle this. This is crazy. This person just walked in. What do we do? Barking, running back, barking. You correct them. You say, dude, chill, stand up. Look at what it is. And they go, oh. This isn't so bad. So there is definitely 100% a fair way and a very, very, very effective way to correct a dog if they're fearful, but it's under many different variables and circumstances.